Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alchemisted, and every fucking year, it's sort of becoming a pattern now, where every year something happens that raises upheaval with this hobby of mine. Something really, something goes haywire and gums up the whole works, and I have to sort of stop and fix it. So it's become a pattern, and I don't really like it. I don't like it at all. I guess that pattern will only end when I finally get a new computer. I've said it before, but this computer is from 2006, and I've steadily upgraded it since to keep it current. But it's beginning to show its age, so probably next year sometime, I'll probably have to start saving up for a new PC. This PC has earned its place, though. This PC has earned a place of honor in my closet. Yes. Anyways. So yeah, every year, it just seems that nothing goes smooth. Why don't it ever go smooth? Damn it. But so much shit has been going on this year so far, that I actually had to, break it down into, show notes, because, Jesus, it's been a lot. So, there we go. So the first thing that happened, and this happened mid-2009, if you were watching Rise of the Red Shirt, you probably noticed I wasn't using post-processing anymore. And in fact, I was bitching, why can't they fix post-processing? Well, it's because post-processing wasn't the problem, it was my graphics card. I found out that my graphics card is no longer supported. Yeah. Apparently they stopped supporting it sometime in 2009, and I managed to coast with that graphics card until mid-2011. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, the moment I found out, I felt like such a dick, because I've been sending in bug reports this is still broken. No, it wasn't broken. It was my fucking graphics card. It's my fucking fault. Jesus. So I searched and searched online. I eventually bought a new graphics card, and I don't have the box with me, but it's an ATI Radeon HD, and it's very nice, especially with my new monitor, which I'll talk about later. But that was just the beginning. As soon as I got the new GFX card, everything was running so well, and I thought, problems sorted. You know, that's it. We're good to go. No, we're not. Because immediately afterwards, the onboard sound on my computer began going out. And you know how the onboard sound starts going out when it starts doing this. Constantly in the background. I didn't even notice it at first. It was somebody I was conversing with on Skype is actually the one who noticed it first. He's like, there's this fucking tone in the background, dude. He's like, what the fuck is that? Turn that off. It's like, I can't. So, this was followed by several weeks of mad attempts to find an alternative to having to buy a new sound card. One of which was a USB headset that worked okay, unless I had a 360 controller plugged into my computer. If you have a 360 controller plugged into your computer with a USB headset, I found out, and you don't have a power supply hooked up to a USB port, it'll overload the bus, and the headset will instead sound like something like that. So, yeah, that didn't work. That fucking headset cost $38, too. That was an expensive fucking headset, and it didn't work. So, of course I returned it. I got most of it back. I bought a new Logitech headset. Wait, that's a little bit later, though. I haven't been using the Logitech headset for my... I have this thing, but I haven't been using it for the purposes of game capture. Which should tell you something about the quality of this product that I'm holding in my hands right now. But again, I'll get to that. That comes later. But yeah, the eventual solution was just to buy a new damn sound card. And I bought a Rocketfish 5.1 sound card. It cost me about $8. It wasn't expensive. Actually, a very small sort of thing. It's nice. Also, you know, aside from the fact that it no longer drones. I don't have that constant tone in my ear anymore. That's the reason Metroid Prime was taking so long, is because that drone was constantly in my ear. It was constantly over the commentary, and it made game recording or game capture impossible. Because all you would ever hear, unless I had muted the microphone, which is the only way to get rid of it, even muting the microphone didn't get rid of it. Like muting the microphone from your master volume, it just covers it up. It's still there. It doesn't matter what the microphone volume is set to. It doesn't matter, you know, of course Boost just made it worse. You know, having microphone boost on, and with that old sound card, I needed to have microphone boost on for you to hear me. So, it made game capture impossible, you know, either from Fraps or from a console, because I can't record my commentary. So that's why Metroid Prime has been taking so fucking long, is because it's literally been impossible for me to record one way or the other, which is coming up soon. That's a bit later. But the only solution was to buy a new sound card. It's Rocketfish 5.1. It wasn't expensive. It was about $8. It was from 2010, which so was my graphics card. It's also from 2010, so they'll probably be supported for some time yet. Which means I'm covered for now. It's very quiet though. Like it took getting used to, because it doesn't have as many options as the Realtek sound device did, but it's very quiet, which was my first concern. Is this is really like just plugging the headphones straight into the port. It was really fucking quiet. The only way to actually get it to work like a normal audio is to plug a set of stereo speakers with a microphone jack in there, or not a mic, but a headset jack, and then plug the headset into that speakers. The microphone works fine. Like that's what I'm doing right now. I have my headset plugged directly into the mic, into the microphone slot. Works perfectly fine. But yes, that's it. You know, it's you can't use it. You can't just plug it straight into the device, because you won't be able to hear anything. Which is a problem for me, because the only stereo speakers that I have on hand right now are from the early 2000s when I was in high school. I never had to buy new stereo speakers. It got to a point where I just had my headset just plugged into the fucking computer, you know, and I just adjusted the volume accordingly, you know, and like Winamp and what have you. I just kept it there, and that worked fine for me. I preferred it. You know, these stereo speakers just kind of sat in my closet for years and years and years until I needed them. And to their credit, they're creative speakers. To their credit, it's well over 10 years now. They're well over 10 years old. They're still working fine, as long as you don't fidget with them. Like if I can't remember. It's late. It's so fucking late. Anyways, if the plug gets moved a little bit, the sound starts going out. And I don't mean just like normally, just normal sounds when someone's fidgeting with an audio jack. I mean, that's the name, the audio jack. I mean, like the sound will go out. So I actually have the speaker where the microphone or the headset is plugged in. You know, the audio portion of this headset. I actually have it on its side so that nothing screws with it. Here at AUDIOLOG, we find innovative solutions with the crap we can find in our closet, basically. But yeah, so I needed a new headset because the one I had wasn't going to reach back there, and to be honest, the one I had at the time was dying. Like the Logitech headset I had been using was dying. You know, it was dying. It was to the point where I had started you had started to have to kink the cord over itself to get it to work. And if you just pursue that road, it's just going to be like one big ball of duct tape in the middle of the cord. The only reason I can come up with why they still do that, putting like the volume control in the middle of the cord instead of in the fucking headset like it should be, the only reason I can think of they keep doing that is just so you have to buy replacement ones, because the ones they make are pieces of crap. I don't know why they do that. It's so irritating. Stop putting the volume control in the middle of the cord. It ruins the fucking headset. It halves its lifespan. It's ridiculous. But anyways. So aggravating. So I ended up having to go shopping for new stereo headphones for my new sound card. And one of the ones I got was this Logitech headset that cost about $20, and I couldn't take it back. Fuck. I couldn't take it back. This thing cost about $20 fucking dollars. I should have got the one that cost like $18, but I wanted the one with the repositionable audio boom, Well, it's not really a boom. It's really just like a crappy piece of plastic strapped to the side of one of these things that sort of goes up and down. But this Logitech headset, by default, like I found this immediately, is this fucking thing feeds back. Like there's no guard. There's no like breath guard or whatever the hell it's called. I fucking forgot. But there's no foam thingy. There we go. That's the technical term. There's no foam thingy. There's no foam thingy on the end of this mic. So it's just sort of there. And I work with mics that didn't have anything protecting them from like background noise or what have you, or feedback before. But this thing feeds back by default. That's how shitty it is. It costs $20 and it feeds back constantly. I'm not even talking about doing anything special. I mean, I'm not even talking about speaking into the mic. It just, the moment you plug in the mic, you get feedback blasting through your ears. It's a massive piece of shit, and I couldn't take it back. So it's just sitting here. The headphones, that's probably the only saving grace of this thing, is the headphones, while they are incredibly stupidly shaped, they're like this square fucking shape. I don't know what the hell's going on, but the headphones are actually quite nice. The sound is okay. They're a little uncomfortable, but you deal with that for okay sound. I've gotten used to that. I've been wearing headsets for a long time. They're nice. They're nice. They're rugged, but the microphone aspect of this fucking thing was unusable. It is a spectacular piece of shit. I was actually looking for another Logitech headset like mine, and it doesn't seem like they make them anymore. So, yeah. But that's still, I had a set of headphones, but that still left me needing a new microphone. So, where did I go? Did I go to Best Buy and buy a $500 headset? Not five, that's a bit much, but like a $30, $40 headset? No. Did I buy another Logitech headset? Hell no. So what have I been using for Rise of the Red Shirt? What have I been using for Metroid Prime since then? I have been using a shitty $10 RCA headset. And this thing is awesome. The sound that comes through the microphone is awesome. The sound that comes through the stereo speaker, the stereo headphones, is awesome. It cost me $10 at a dollar store. I know what my replacement's going to be when this one goes out. I don't think I'll ever touch the Logitech headset again. Touch. That's it. There we go. Now I'll never touch it again. But, yeah. So the sound card went out. So my graphics card, I needed a new one. Then my sound card went out. Got a new sound card. Needed new headphones. Got new headphones. Sat down to record. And I found out that the sound card sampling rate can't be set below 48 kilohertz. Why is this a bad thing? It's a bad thing because the Dazzle Records WMV which is the format I record to, because I don't have enough space on my hard drive to constantly be recording like 40 gigabyte session, 40 gigabyte AV files. Jesus. It records to WMV only in 44 kilohertz. You can't change it. I've tried. I've futzed with the settings in Stoic. There's nothing you can do about it. If you're recording to WMV, it's going to record to 44 kilohertz. What does that mean? That means that my commentary is unusable because everything is out of sync. The commentary is out of sync with everything that goes on in the game. It goes out of sync pretty much immediately because the sampling rates are so different. So now I have a new problem to solve. And even worse, that means Fraps is no longer an option for me. I can't use Fraps anymore because Fraps only records to 44 kilohertz. So I had to shop around for new capture software as well. I did manage a quick and dirty fix, though, as you saw from the recent Metroid Prime session, which another one I'm trying to get to as soon as possible. Probably won't be today. I was aiming for today. It probably won't be today, yeah. But blame Mass Effect. Blame Mass Effect and Star Trek Online. But anyways, I did manage a quick and dirty fix, which you saw from the recent Metroid gameplay. It's a bit hairy, though. I was constantly checking to see if I was overloading it, if I had enough buffers. I was constantly looking to my left to see what was going on while I was playing. So it's a stressful fix, but it works. I think it got proven. I recorded Metroid Prime for like a complete hour, like an hour and a half, I think. Maybe? Just over an hour? I don't know. It had to be somewhere close to an hour and a half. But yeah, I sat there and recorded all of that, and it seemed to be working. I wasn't getting any overloads or underloads or anything, so yeah. So I have a quick and dirty fix. It works. It's just really stressful while you're recording. So I needed a new graphics card. Then I needed a new sound card. Then I needed new headphones. Then I needed to fix it so that I could actually record something with my sound card and sync it to my Dazzle. And then there was a lightning storm. Lightning must have struck a power line or something. There was a massive surge, a massive outage. Everything was still plugged in. Everything went dark, then came back on, except for the monitor. Like, literally, my TV, my 360, my PC, everything was plugged in. Everything survived. The only thing that didn't survive the thunderstorm was my 24-inch flat-screen monitor. Gah! Jesus! The only thing that didn't survive, I couldn't believe it. Like, after all the shit I'd just been through, like, another thing has just gone wrong? Really? No, and nothing else. Nothing else. Just my fucking flat screen. So I ended up getting reduced to using an old CRT monitor, like a giant CRT. It's sitting next to my desk. I still haven't worked up enough moxie to just carry the fucking thing into the garage where I found it. It's one of those fucking giant monitors from the 90s. Yeah. It was feeling awfully 1997 here for a couple weeks. Until I could get a new flat screen monitor, which I mentioned in my Star Trek Online vlog, but it's 22 inches. So it's smaller than my old monitor, but it's beautiful. It's got a nice HD screen. It's a Acer 22-inch LCD LED monitor, and it looks gorgeous. When I was playing Star Trek Online, back when I could play Star Trek Online and get a close look at the texture work on my ship. I'm not going to go off on another rant about that again. Don't worry. But yes, that has been my those have been my struggles this year. Now we are in March, and I'm hoping that all things will be able to return to normal now, so that they can go fucking wrong next year. Oh God. It's just been fucking unreal so far. But yeah, those have been the problems that have been causing the delays. Hopefully I've gotten them sorted out, and you'll be seeing a lot more Metroid Prime very soon. And I think that about does it. It's like 3 massive vlogs in 1 week. Or audio logs, sorry. And I think that about does it. That about wraps it up. I'm exhausted. Just talking about all this shit has exhausted me. So, I think I'm gonna go and maybe try and recover my progress in Mass Effect, and then go to sleep and cry. I'll see you guys later. So, later.